Guys, I'm back. So, in brief, let's show you first the real polo, which obviously this is one of the ones from the last video. This is one of my favorite shirts too, by the way. I keep throwing this one in the videos. Custom fit. Obviously, two white buttons, one at the top, one in the towards the middle, and obviously the Polo Man. Now this is my favorite one. This actually, I can't, there we go. As I get further away, this used to be gold, like yellow gold, and I made it a real, like a gold chain gold color to match with some khakis that I have. That's Polo that I bought. So I did my own little custom transformation of the Polo Man, but it looks sick. Like without this light, it would look pretty dope. You can tell it's like it would be like gold chain gold almost, or kind of like a tan. It's pretty much not really gold chain gold, but it's tan. It's like a khaki brown color. So let's move on. Let's move to this fake crap. Now, first and foremost, to just completely alleviate this shirt from being real or eliminate it is this garbage right here. Now these idiots, where they screwed up largely was, first of all, I mean they got this, to say the least, the only crap that they really got right on this, if anything, was where they put the tag. The tag actually does go kind of midriff the collar to the top portion of the, bottom portion where the collar is sewn. So that was partially right, but they still screwed it up because the bottom of the label is actually supposed to go to the first this actual collar connection where the collar is stitched to the shirt. The bottom is actually supposed to go right at the very top of this stitching column right here. So they put it right on the stitching column, which is not correct. As you can see for this one, it is right above the stitching column or collar of where it is. So it's connected right at the top where it's supposed to be. Right above it. You see that? So that's where he screwed up. Also, I know you guys can see, like, right off in hand, they put a L, like, they had a nerve to stamp a L there and circle it. Ralph Lauren never does some tacky shit like this. This is a class act of just complete laziness and stupidity on whoever tried to retro this. And for the phonies that pretty much duplicated this, screwed up largely on the tag, because his tags are 3 portions. There's a 3-part tag. It's never one, and the 2 portions are always connected directly. So that was a screw up. And this one, it has a long flap to the 3rd part of the tag. Now when we go to this garbage, you see that this trash is connected. It says 100% cotton. That's it. It doesn't even say where it's made. It doesn't say anything. And it's stitched to the bottom of this, which is incorrect. It's actually supposed to be attached to the neck of the collar where it is sewn on. So it's supposed to actually be stitched right under this neck portion of the collar where it's attached to the shirt. So there's another flaw on this phony. Flip over. It's not a big deal, but you can see where this garbage was like just stitched on, like to just make it look like it's real. There's nothing authentic about it. It doesn't have any labeling. It doesn't have any registered number. So this is trash. Also, let's go to the main exposure of the buttons. Ralph Lauren, like I said, again, let's focus in. Ralph Lauren never puts Polo on the buttons, and they're never this cheap, clear garbage. His buttons are always white. They're always a very solid looking button. This is junk. This is some crap that they, somebody bought from, like Michael's or some arts and crafts shop and like stamped Polo on there. They were able to get Polo stamped on here somehow, which this is junk. Also, going to the Polo Man. This was like the biggest, like, this was the biggest letdown in it was just the biggest frustration of mine. You can see right here the legs. I mean, even if this was an older style, it's they did a poor job of even trying to duplicate the Polo Man. It looks like absolute shit. It is. So the Y isn't even formed completely. It looks like a damn number 9, which that never happens. The leg is terrible. Like it's almost like you can't even tell it's 2 legs. It looks horrible. They just did a terrible job at the stitching. So this is trash. And then the tail is not even a full tail. The tail with this one curves. You see it's a full tail and it curves downward. All Polos have a full tail that curves downward. This one looks like a fucking Rottweiler tail. I don't know what the hell that is. But you got a Rottweiler tail on a horse. All right. So let's move on to this. You have the tail is for what it's worth, just for them to save face and actually have something that's semi close to it, but not quite. The tail is longer than the front. I said that usually fakes have the even tail, but they actually duplicated this a third right, not even halfway right. Because as you can see, this is just a cheap ass hand-me-down shirt that somebody stitched together. Did a poor job of trying to replicate this. You see the inside stitching and all that. I mean, this is like the biggest testament of knowing that this is a phony, because you can see the inside lining and all that. Polo never it has cheap ass shirts where you could just see everything. Like you could see the lining and the inside under it for both, but the side panels are not exposed. They're actually very well stitched together, and you can see that on both sides. See this one? See the difference? No ribs, ribs. No ribs, ribs. This thing looks like an anorexic person. This is an anorexic person compared to a healthy person. So there is your breakdown of the phony. Oh, last thing. His cuffs on the arm of the short sleeve is always short. It's not all big and stretched out. This looks like a a uniform shirt that they turned into a fake polo. So there's the exposure of this trash. I'm getting ready to get this garbage out of here. You guys have seen it. Like, follow. If you have any more questions about Polo, feel free to send me a email or a message on my live me or even on YouTube. Till next time, guys, this is Silver, aka Phone, signing out.